Okay, so the first time turning the system on, it can take upwards of 60 seconds for it to boot up. After the first time, or after it's been on recently, it should take about 10 seconds for it to go from powering on to showing you live gauges. Now we can see we've got our engine RPM, we've got our head temperature, we've got our battery voltage, we've got the record switch, and then we've got an independent record button. So the first thing we want to do is we want to edit the gauges for our particular application. So this car's got a 4,000 launch RPM setup. We've got from 4,000 to 3,600, so a 400 below and a 400 above. Well, this car runs Pro Junior Dragster. We want to launch right around 4,400 RPM. So what we're going to do is we're going to swipe down, click on settings, and then click on the lock icon. That's going to unlock the gauges and allow us to edit. So now when I swipe back, I can see now I've got a different color background. So if I click and hold on this, I can hit edit gauge. Now you can see the target area right here and the gauge range right there. So what I'm going to do is change the gauge range to 4,000, so I'm 4,400 below. And now we're going to make this 4,800. And our target is now going to be 4,400. All right, I'm going to hit save. The same thing goes for head temp. So if I want to change the head temp, I just click and hold it, hit edit gauge, and then here I can change the target range, how much plus or minus I've got there, and then the gauge range from the min and the max. This is where I like it to run, so I'm going to leave it alone there. So what I'm going to do is go to settings, hit the lock icon. So now when I swipe back, I've got 4,400 and my head temp is now at the right ideal range. So now we are ready to fire this thing up and make sure that the head temperature is reading, the engine RPM is reading, and everything is doing what it's supposed to.